2 exams. 1 down.
Far too many to go.
Shouldn't you wait till you finished all your exams before you start celebrating? You know, for a minute there, I was happy, Jake. Why did you have to go and ruin my moment?
Yeah, well, maybe there's more important things than exams.
Yeah, that's exactly what I keep trying to tell Nancy. See, the old reverse psychology. Say they don't matter that much in case you get a D.
Or say they don't matter because your dad's recovering after nearly being killed.
And that. Sorry.
I just love that question about the Tsar state.
The weaknesses of the revolutionary movement.
Well, I couldn't write quick enough, and then all that stuff about the pillars of autocracy.
But I think it's the weaknesses that are most important.
Well, not according to the last 2 years' papers. Yeah, don't you remember loads of students misinterpreted the question? But I'm sure you didn't do that yet.
Do I look worried?
Anyway, why don't we go meet the others at the pub?
You know what, I'm really not in the mood for celebrating right now.
Come on, Nance, it'll help get out your system.
Get what out of my system? Messing up?
I didn't say that.
Look, I'm going to go back to the flat and pretend that any of this stupid revision will actually pay off.
Nancy, don't overdo it. You're going to end up killing yourself.
Really? And maybe I'll have a good enough excuse for failing.
Nancy not coming in?
Oh, I've still got a head in the books.
Oh, did she say how the exam went for her?
Don't ask. Should have seen it before it was like a whole world had ended.
What, from 1 exam?
Yeah, well, after the year she's had, she's probably got Samaritans on speed dial.
Oi!
Which is why we should all be looking out for her, all of us.
Well, should we go over there now?
No, I've just got the beers in.
So what was it that first attracted you to the sensitive Craig Dean?
Woo!
It's modesty.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. I just think next month we'll be out of that dump for good.
Lee's uni, here I come.
Well, don't hide your excitement on your boyfriend's account.
Says the boyfriend, you can't stop going on about male to female ratio at Trinity.
Well, it is ridiculous, you know? 5 to 1, that's pretty impressive. If you were single, that is, which I, for one, am definitely not.
I think I'm going to be staying here anyway.
What? What, you think you've gone to HCC?
Rent's cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah, really good idea, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, why go somewhere where you don't know anyone? When everything you need's right here.
But you know, it's not set in stone or anything.
You know, you lot want to stop studying, otherwise you're going to get student burnout.
Well, you know what they say? All work and no play.
Depends what you're playing with. You taste of beer. Well, I'll maybe come back later after I've built up a thirst, yeah?
My shot. I think it's all over.
It is now. I'm just getting around in. Do you want one?
Yeah, I'll have a bottle of lager. Cheers.
A bottle of lager is indeed.
No problem. Wasting your time, Hannah.
What?
You know what? It's never going to happen. Not in this lifetime.
Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about.
When's it going to sink in? You're not his type.
What? You still think that I'm into John Paul?
Yeah, and where would I get that impression? Wait a minute. That's because you don't leave him alone.
Actually, I'm well over him.
Hannah, you're like an embarrassing rash that just won't go away.
You just start to think, like, what was the last thing I said to him? When was the last time I told him I loved him?
He knows you love him.
How does anybody know if you don't tell him?
Thanks.
I'm not trying to mark my territory or anything, Hannah. I'm just trying to do you a favour.
You think you know everything, don't you?
No.
No, because you don't. You don't know anything.
Look, this is for the drink, honey.
Look, I think you'll find that it's John Paul that can't let go.
You just keep telling yourself that.
Oh, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Craig. He's in love with him. Oh, didn't you know that one?
It's just a lunch.
It's not exactly subtle, is he?
What? They're just talking?
More like flirting.
Yeah, because my heart's just burning with jealousy.
Really? I heard that if you're not jealous, you're not actually in love.
Are you trying to tell me how I feel?
Oh, ignore her. She's probably been listening to James Blunt again.
How could he possibly ignore me when I'm like a bad rash that won't go away?
What?
Nothing.
Right, okay, on that note, I'll get around in, shall I?
I'll give you a hand.
So, what exactly did Spike say to you? He needs to tone it down.
Oh, right, making it uncomfortable for you, is he?
Yeah.
Well, he's making John Paul feel uncomfortable.
Isn't there somewhere else I could go, you know, that's a bit more gay?
Somewhere where they prance around singing YMCA.
Yeah.
What is it, eh? An attention thing?
I'm sorry?
Or are you just determined to make a big impression on everybody?
Big guess who you've been talking to.
Anna has been on the scene a lot longer than you have.
Yeah, well, I was just putting right on a few things.
No. You're out of order.
You finished? Because I could get back to work.
Well, why don't you get your mate to help you?
Have you got a problem with me?
Yeah. I'm looking out for John Paul.
Yeah, well, he's a big boy and take care of himself.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I'm not stupid, all right? I know something's going on. Who's going to tell me what it is?
I'm sorry, you think we're keeping something from you? Welcome to my world.
Look, Hannah, I seriously don't think Spikeman's be funny with you. You know, he's just Spike.
I just want to know what I've done wrong, that's all.
Right, so here's for short for time. Clue number 1, your best mate. Clue 2, Craig. And number 3, you were in love with him.
What?
Yeah, but you know, there's no rings here, so...
Whoa, who told you that?
Little Miss Lapdog. Well, you call her Hannah. I told her to go haunt somebody else, and she comes back with this nugget of information.
It's not what you think.
I don't want the details, mate.
All right, okay. I thought I was in love with him.
Oh, so it was just some schoolboy crush?
Yeah, look, I wanted him and he didn't want to know.
You see, that's the problem with straight men. They can be so inconsiderate.
I'm just trying to let you know what's going on. Why are you being so difficult?
I want you to be upfront with me.
Right, you want up front? I've never felt like this about anyone before. How's that for up front?
It's pretty serious. I don't do serious.
But you do jealous though, don't you? Spike.
You do that again, and I'll floor you.